Welcome back to APTN National News. At the Arctic Winter Games, the girls 16 and under futsal match between Sápmi, which is parts of Norway, Sweden, and Russia, and the Northwest Territories, took place in Fort McMurray. The sport is similar to soccer, but played indoors. This match was dominated by Team Sápmi as they were constantly attacking, and their aggressive defense prevented the NWT from gathering any good scoring chances. Sápmi ended up taking the game 3-0.
It was a fun game, and nice that we won. And I think we played really good and had many chances at scoring goals.
And also in Fort McMurray, men's and women's wrestling took place at the Syncrude Sport and Wellness Center. Several weight categories took part in some physical matchups. You score points by wrapping up or pinning your opponent. In this match, Team Alberta's Alex Campbell started off hot against the Yukon's Gabriel Racine, but a late rally from Racine, including a pin, gave him the comeback win.
Oh my God, it was insane. He started off so strong, got 6 points off the bat. I thought it would be more like the last one where it was really close, but he really brought a different game. I was lucky that my coach was there, told me he's heavy on his heels so I could throw him backwards and get a few nice points. Yeah, it worked really well at the end when I got the 4 points right before the pin. That he was not expecting it, nor was I, honestly.
Well, along with sports, culture programming is front row and center at the 2023 Arctic Winter Games. Between rehearsals and collaborations, artists mentor one another for a grand finale of arts taking place this week. Our reporter Charlotte Moore-Jacobs brings us that story.
Under bright lights and performing for hundreds of spectators, they're in a league of their own. As athletes compete at the Arctic Winter Games in Wood Buffalo, cultural delegates from across the circumpolar north showcase their artistic talents, exchanging knowledge, customs, and traditions from their home nations. Motivated to learn dances that were at risk of falling out of fashion, the Tetlingwitchem dancers from Telegé, Fort McPherson, Northwest Territories began performing together a year ago.
No, I just be myself, I guess. Yeah, just feel lively, feel free, and you dance. I know, just bring some kind of energy, I guess.
Cultural delegates have feasted, danced, and drummed together all week.
It's so interesting because there's other drum dances, and like the drum dances are different from like what I see like back home, and there's other like the way they also jig is different from ours.
The Cultural Gala takes place February 2nd and 3rd at the Keyano Theatre in Fort McMurray. On stage, the Inukshuk dancers, made up of local high school students from Hakaluit, share well-known Inuit legends.
My ancestors and how proud they would be to see us perform.
And offstage, they've spent the week building friendships with other performers.
Like for me personally, it means like the world. I feel like Inuit culture, especially compared with like Alaska or Nunavik, like we're all very connected culturally. So to see different aspects of those cultures is very interesting.
The delegates have been captivating audiences throughout the week with pop-up performances. And tonight, the Yurok dancers of Alaska pull out all the stops, dressed head to toe in incredible garb. Drawing from the magic of the Aurora, Team Nunavik wows audiences through circus-inspired moves. Like many song and dance troupes, they have humble beginnings in their community, a Kuujjuaq youth group.
The youth back home wanting to learn these, so I stepped up with my boyfriend and started teaching them, and they made me grow into me today. Like who I am today is because of them.
At every turn, there's opportunities for leadership and social development.
Well, I met a girl, her name is Sarah. and I never heard yoiking in my life, and she taught me about that, and I taught her about throat singing as well.
It takes a lot of courage for Sami artist Saha to perform solo all the way from her traditional Northern Territory in Norway.
It's made out of reindeer skin, and this is vodkagut and barkekjøtt.
But she's proud to share her long-standing familial histories through the traditional music of yoiking.
But I think it's very fun to come and explain and and I like that it's very personal, because I tell about my great grandma.
I would describe it as mostly a traditional dance of my culture, and something that I would love to do.
The evening ends with a group act, something this young jigger is very excited about.
I'm excited for the finale, which we've been practicing for 4 days.
Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Wood Buffalo, Treaty 8 Territory.